Hey there, guys. Back again with Andrew.
You.
This time we're going to be doing Super Sons When I Grow Up, Volume 1. It's the first 5 issues of the run. We're going to go over about a general impression, a full spoiler review, and again, we have Andrew here who has no clue what this book is.
Absolutely fucking no idea.
So, jumping into the whole story, basically, we have John Kent and Damien Wayne, both of the sons of Superman and then Batman. Damian Wayne being a bad influence, and then, John Kent being the golden child. It's basically a nonchalant team up with them and doing what they have to do through their entire story to prove, I guess, they're old enough. It's really not established, but they kind of want to do their own thing.
So they break apart?
Kind of, like, think of it like this. You see Batman and Superman teaming up, they think they should. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
That's kind of what the whole concept is. There's not really too much about that kind of story, besides that it's funny. I think it's a great concept, and I think just watching them team up is hilarious. Just watching them combat against each other, seeing everything that's happening, more about the whole story of those two characters intertwining with each other. And we get to see more of them combating against other people, and it's not just like, it's not just, hey, let's go out there and beat someone up. It's more or less like they're thinking on their toes. They got to investigate. Yeah. They got to do all kinds of different things. With that being said, I guess we should just hop into the spoilers right now.
Alright, so what's going on with these characters?
So basically, John, like I said, golden child. He's in school. He's doing everything he has to do. Damien's being homeschooled, and Damien does the whole impersonation thing. He was actually his bus driver. He dressed up as like an old man as a bus driver. It's kind of funny. But John kind of had a feeling because he was talking to him later on. He was like, oh, he's like, I'm going to throw this back on. He was like, you might as well get on the bus. And it's kind of funny because, we've seen them as their own characters. Then you have John going home, playing. He's 10 years old, by the way.
Yeah.
Damien's 13. So John is about to go to bed. He's laying in his bed. He's like, all right. Sitting there, and then all you see is Damien just chilling outside his window. He's like, come on, wake up. We got to go. He's like, put on your uniform.
Sounds like that.
He's like, oh, but I got school in the morning. And he's like, and? He's like, come on, let's go be superheroes. I was like, alright, that's the way to do it. So they basically he hops out there and he's going to investigate. They're actually going to Lex Luthor's place. And by the way...
For the sneak around, or?
Sneak around, yeah, okay. They're trying to sneak in there. And it's funny, so they're going in there, and Lex Luthor is now a good guy.
Oh,
he wears the S on his chest too. He's like one of the Superman. It's kind of cool. Okay. It's interesting. It's different. He protects Metropolis. So I thought that was really
very
good.
noble of him.
That's what I'm saying. But he was never really a bad guy to begin with. So anyway, Damien wanted to get some tech from over there. So while doing that, they're climbing up the side of the building. Lex is like, "What are you kids doing? Isn't it school night?" And he was like, "Get off my building." He's like, "Oh, sure." So Damien's like, we'll get off right now. So he grabs John by his foot and he throws him. He's like, for the record, he was like, that super kid down there can't fly. And you just see John falling. And Lex is like, oh, great. So he flies down there to go save him. He's actually flying, by the way. Like, he's actually
from the thing that he builds, or is he just...
No, yeah, it's from the suit, but it's like no jetpacks. It's actually he's a Superman.
Oh, that's weird. Well, okay, I'll take it.
So he flies down there, he saves the kid, and the kid, like, headbutts him, and he's like, get off me, and he starts running, he's trying to hide. Damien gets what he needs, and then he sets bombs all around the lab. But he says that, so listen to this. Lex goes in there, and he was like, oh, really? He was like, you set bombs. He was like, what are you doing with setting that bomb? He was like, it's a shame. He was like, but you have about 15 seconds. He was like, 15 seconds for what? To find the other 12. He's like, oh, crap. He's like, quick. He's like, come on, let's go. So he takes John and they start going out of there. He's like, I got what I need. I just stole info from his computer. There's some Amazo. You remember Amazo?
Oh, he's my favorite villain from the Justice League, the animated TV series.
There's this kid Amazo. Basically.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There was a family that was known as the Amazo family. They were injected with the Amazo virus.
Ah, okay. He was a great villain.
So, and the kid plays a great villain too because he wears the Amazo armor. Not like as like the.
No one ever defeated him either.
You can't really defeat him.
Yeah,
he's too OP.
Exactly.
So, Do you have any questions so far?
What happens next?
Okay. What happens next? So I would love to tell you. So they actually are trying to get to that location. So Damien's like yelling at John, and they're fighting back and forth
Yeah.
constantly. It's funny as hell.
Oh, like two stubborn kids.
It's literally Superman and Batman. I mean, how do they explain it? Batman and Superman's way of getting coffee is to literally go punch for punch.
That's true.
That's how I forgot who explained that. Jason Todd explained it like that.
Ah, okay.
So, basically, they go to investigate where he got the information from, and they end up in the jungle. It's like a weird island. I think it's an island. And they're investigating all around that location because that's where the problem is. Also, we get very small glimpse of this kid playing hide and seek with his family. He's also making these droids, and it's his family as robots, so he can kill them whenever he wants. He's basically nonchalantly killing his family all the time. This kid's messed up.
Yeah.
So his little sister has the power over mechanical items. Useful. So, they're fighting against the entire Kid Army, and whoever comes in contact with that with the little robots, basically Amazo, adapts to their powers.
That's pretty sick.
And gets their powers. So, because they were fighting at one time, Superman and Batman, when John was like, "I'm done with you, Damien. I'm leaving."
Yeah.
So they started fighting against them, and they were like running through the woods, fighting against them. And it was really cool because they had to think up on their feet, try to do all kinds of different stuff. John was like, "I'm gonna, take them out." And it's really funny to watch them talk between each other because all you see is like, he's like, "Guys, it's time for," and then all you hear is like Robin cut him off. You hear John, "Hey guys, it's time for," Robin cuts him off. He's like Robin and Superboy. Because he had to say his name first, because being a kid.
Yeah.
They ended up winning that entire fight, but they lost in the one fight that brought them to being chained up and hung. Before they got there, Damien was on his little gadget, and he called Lex Luthor there, and he was like, "Where's my armor?" And he comes there saving their life and all kinds of stuff, and they bring the kid into custody.
Oh wow.
So, John and Damien both get grounded. Because Alfred shows up and he's like, great. He was like, at least when Dick left, he left like a pillow person there. Damien just left the bed, just left, just gone. Anyway, followed by that though, they basically, John left home again. This is the last issue by the way. He leaves home and he goes over to the Batcave, and him and Damien just start beating the hell out of each other. And I'm talking about they're going like. Dude, they're going back and forth, beating.
Was there actually a winner? Or?
Well, Batman and Superman stepped in. They were like, boys, you got to stop it.
That would have been.
And it was really cool. But the book basically ended with them like getting along, and that they're gonna form a team thing, so they.
Well, they're gonna form like a kid team or something.
Yeah, it's so they can team up, and they were like, hey, by the way, Batman, what do you think about your son teaming up with mine? He was like, whatever. He was like, it happens. You can. And they were like, fine.
Do what they want.
They were like, fine. If you're gonna go out helping people, then you two have to hang out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Whatever.
That's a good way to.
It was an interesting tie-in. So it
Okay.
leads to more of them teaming up inside the other comics, and I thought that was really good. For the record, guys, I read other comics, so if you're looking to see more of the Super Sons, definitely leave a comment down below saying, "Yo, I like this," or like the video. Either or works too. But anyway, I think that's it for my review. I think this comic was honestly amazing. I will definitely read it again. I have. I recommend you guys to pick it up. It has a lot of humor. It's really good.
I'm gonna check it out.
Good. So, any more questions before we end the video?
Nope.
No? You think we're all good? Alright guys, so that's our review for it.
Until next time.
We're going to definitely read some more. Till next time, guys, I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about this book down below. And if you have any books that I should read, leave them in the comments below, too. Until next time.